for a directed drawing. We are going to be drawing Pete the cat. Now, before we get started, the only things that you're going to need are a black Sharpie or a gray Sharpie or some type of dark colored Sharpie, or you can even use a pencil. That just means if you use a pencil, you're just going to probably have to go over it in a black Sharpie so you can really see the outline. And then a piece of white paper. So to get started, I'm going to tell you what to do step by step, and I'm going to also draw it right here so you can see what it's supposed to look like. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to find kind of the middle of the paper and then go up a little bit. We are going to draw an upside down rainbow. So try to draw this in the middle of the page a little bit. So an upside down rainbow. And if at any point throughout the video I'm moving too fast for you, just go ahead and pause it. And then once you're finished, unpause it and you can follow right along. All right, so we have an upside down rainbow. Then on top of that, we're going to draw a squished rainbow. So watch what I do. I start at this side. I go up a little bit, but then come back down and stop at the other side. Now we're going to draw two mountaintops on either side of his head. I wonder what these are going to be. It's kind of like triangles. Two triangles. There's my first one. And here's my second one. I think those might be his ears. Now let's keep going. Now we're going to draw two waterfall lines on each side of his head. So I'm going to start kind of like here on his head because this is going to be his body. So I don't want to start up too high because then his head will look like it's really low in his body. So one waterfall line. You want to make sure that you leave a little space down here for his shoes. So one waterfall line on that side. And another waterfall line on this side. Make sure they're kind of stopping in the same place. I think this one needs to be a little bit longer. There we go. All right, once we have those, we're going to add a line to each of these on the inside. So like just a straight line like this, and a straight line like this. Again, make sure they're all even. All right. Now we need to draw a long stretched out rainbow on the bottom. So I'm going to move my paper up a little bit and I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, so we're going to draw a long stretched out rainbow at the bottom. Now we can start here and we're going to go up and make sure it touches the bottom of these lines that we already drew. Just like, oh, you couldn't really say it, just like this. That's our long stretched out rainbow. You want to make sure that it's touching the bottom of his legs here. All right. Now we're going to draw another line connecting the two sides a little bit higher, okay? Oh, actually, we skipped a part. We're going to draw a line in the middle of these, in the middle of this stretched out rainbow. So, I think that looks like the middle. Perfect. And you kind of want that line to line up with the bottom of our rainbow as well. Now, zoom out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now we are going to draw a straight line connecting both sides of the long rainbow. So we'll draw a line straight across from this end to this end. Oh, I messed up a little bit there, but that's okay. It's still going to look good. Now we're going to draw another line connecting the two sides, but a little bit higher than the line we just drew. Can you see it starting to turn into shoes? Now we're going to draw 2 mini waterfall lines on each of the shoes for the shoelaces. It's kind of like a backwards C. And then on this side, it'll be like a forward C, a regular C. There we go. Now we need to draw other waterfall lines to kind of make the shoe detail. So like this, and it goes from the top of the shoe to the top of that first line. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, this one's also kind of like a C, from the top of that shoe to the top of the first line. Now we're going to draw a super tall and skinny rainbow with the bottom connecting to the shoe. So let me show you what I mean. You can do this on either side of your cat. Now I have more room on this side, so I'm going to do it on this side of my cat. So I'm going to start kind of right here. Oh, I can't really see, sorry. I'm going to start kind of right here. I'm going to draw it up and do a tall rainbow. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight because we know cats' tails aren't perfectly straight all the time. Just going to tall rainbow. Just like that. That's my cat's tail. All right. Now we're going to work on his face. So I'm going to zoom in so you have a nice clear picture of his face up close. And to start, we're going to add 2 slightly curved lines to his face. Now this is kind of like an upside down U, but a little bit more curved. So watch how I do it. There's 1. There's 2. Once we have those, we're going to add 3 smile shapes under each eye, and they're going to connect to the top curved line. So first, watch how I do it. We're going to start with a small smiley face, kind of in the middle of the eye here. 1. Then we're going to draw the second one, which kind of goes a little bit closer. 2. And then our third one is going to connect these 2. Ready? And start here. And 3. Awesome. Then we go on the other side, do one in the middle. Small smiley face. Medium-sized smiley face. And one that connects both. It's starting to come together. Now, we are going to add a triangle, nose, and whiskers. Now just the nose is a triangle. All right, so we're going to add the triangle nose. And then, oh, my camera keeps on freezing. Okay, so we have the triangle nose. Now we're going to add some whiskers right next to the nose. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, friends. And there we have our Pete the Cat. Now you may go ahead and you can start coloring your Pete the Cat however you would like. And that is all we have today for our directed drawing. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you had lots of fun, and I hope you have a really, really great weekend. We will see you all on Monday.